talking to Mickey Collins after the 9-0 win against North West London. Very one-sided, Mickey. What did you gain out of it today?
Do you know what? You look at it and we think, you look at the scoreline and you think, yeah, it is massively one-sided. But what they did do is that they tried to play from the back quite a lot, which at times opened us up and made us be aware of our defensive shape. So the most important thing for the guys today was be clinical, right? Play at a tempo continually. It's too easy when you're playing them games and you're 5 up, 6 up, to then take your foot off the gas. But they didn't. Even the ref commented and said, look, I'm really impressed with your guys. They kept it at a top level right the way through. Yeah, so a lot of positives, you know, no injuries. We've come through it again, pre-season's done, we've got one more training session, we're ready for FA Cup. It's good, it's a great camp, they buy into what we're doing, they're trying things out there that I want them to implement, and sometimes them games allow you to do that, and as you can see there, with grafting steel and out there doing their extras, it's a good group, and I'm really impressed with them.
Losing their goalkeeper didn't help the opposition, but you know, all the chances you had, you took, hence the reason for scoring 9.
Yeah, and I just think we were just a bit more clinical, and I think we've been like that all pre-season. You know, we've scored quite a lot of goals, and I think it's just the way we've set up to play this year suits us with the personnel we've got. We look good, we look solid at the back, and that's it. But again, it all means nothing. You know, at the end of the day, until we have a proper game and we know what level we're at, then we'll see. And next Saturday we might get, you know what, a swift kick between the legs, or we might come out and be as good as we're showing in pre-season. Nobody knows. It's, you know, it's just a lottery pre-season, and then you know the real stuff starts, and then you know where you are. And
you've enjoyed pre-season, you know, as you say, plenty of positives to come out of it.
Yeah, massive, and like we've brought in 6, 7 new players, and to bed them in and play how we want to play, that's been really important, and they've done that, and they've bought into the style that we want to play this year. And everything's been good, and it's been different because you know what, the boys have had so long out. We had to be careful how we brought them back in, and looking at them today, the fitness levels are good, really good, and it's a credit to them that they've made themselves tick over. And then all we're doing really is just topping it up on a Wednesday, and then working on how we want to play, and I think it's showing.
Are you going to change your style at all this season, or are you going to continue, you know, tactically the way you've done in previous seasons here?
We're slightly different this year. We're slightly different the way we want to do things, and as I say, I think we've got the personnel to make that happen, and time will tell in the first 2 or 3 games whether it works. Looking at us in pre-season and looking at the players and how they've settled into it and understand it, yeah, it works. It works, and I think, you know, we started last season off at a, you know, real good pace, and then, you know, we can make as many excuses as we want, but we weren't good enough in the end. And this year, I just think we've got a little bit more about us. And as I say, I may be wrong, and time will tell. But you know what? At the moment, the stage we're at now, it looks positive.
And squad strength, you know, good in all positions. You think?
Yeah, everywhere. You know what? I say we probably got three of the best centre halves in the league at times. You know, they're fantastic, and other teams have got some great ones. But for us, they're, you know, free to choose from. You know, had another right back coming today who's coming back from injury. He's got some minutes. Danny Devine. Again, that'll be a plus. That puts pressure on the other players. You know, Joey Taylor at left back. He's immense. You know, his delivery is just ridiculous. We've got a glut of centre midfielders, you know, and we strengthen there with Ben Davison, and Steph Wright gives us a different dimension. And then I think up front, you know, wherever we play, whatever people we play up front, it looks good at the moment. And I think the goal tally's showing it, and we're creating chances. And all different ways that we want to play and get in, we're doing it.
As you say, the proof of the pudding will be 3 o'clock next week when you start your season with a FA Cup tie against CB Hounslow.
Yeah, and now listen, they'll have an advantage. They'll have played a couple of competitive games already, so they should be ahead of us. And you know what we know about them, they're a decent side, so that's not going to be easy. They play a certain way and they're good at it. So we've got to be on our mettle next week, otherwise we'll come unstuck and there'll be you know, an upset, and we might have a little reality check. But we'll wait till next Saturday, 4:45, see where we are, and hopefully we'll still be in the cup.
FA Cup, we always say year on year is important for revenue. We've missed out, you know, in the last 2 or 3 seasons on making real progress, haven't we?
Yeah, and you know what? It's all the luck of the draw. You know, and last year we ended up going away from home in a tough game and didn't cover ourselves in glory and got nothing out of it. Whereas, you know, a few seasons before that we had the big year where we, you know, got a long way through. It is luck of the draw, and it's all about the first game. Can we win the first one, get in the hat? Can we get a second game at home against hopefully lower opposition? And it's up to us then.
I think you had them watching the week, didn't you, Hounslow against Banstead?
Yeah, we do our homework.
Yeah,
we do it right. Yeah. You know, so we'll know what they're about and what they're not, and probably they've been and watched us today. I don't know how much they'll glean from that, but yeah, so we'll be organised, we'll be aware. Wednesday we'll work on them. We've done a little bit today to work on that, and we'll see where we are and put it together next Saturday and put a squad out and hopefully do the club proud.
Great. As always, thank you very much.
Cheers, Andrew.